All right, time for another day of social engineering and updates on the brainwashed individuals. Okay, now as I see this thing unfold, idiots will say, how are you comparing yourself to Trump? And it's like, no, what I'm saying is their tactics, these idiots, are so stupid, they don't realize. I think their problem is their tactics work on a citizen so well, they thought it would work on a nationwide basis. It works on us because they can isolate us. And if we say what's going on, we really don't have any proof, even if you record it. Right? It's still just like now, right now. Oh, those if I show this to someone who doesn't know, they would just, those are just regular people, your neighbors, yada, yada, yada. But what they fucked up, it's not because I'm saying, oh, we're powerful like Trump. No, it's that anyone who stands up against these crazy people. What I'm saying, this is a world, what they call it, the globalists. They want this one world, nationalists. They don't want us Americans standing for America. That's what the border thing is. They sending all over the border, and they were escaping their lives in Colombia or whatever, South America. And it's like, well, what about all the black people born here, and not just black people, but who are trying to escape the poverty that the Democrats created over the last 40 years with the drugs, the crack cocaine, and when I asked the older ones, they were drugs, and we had relatives who are, but you had like one relative, it wasn't, like the 80s crack. It was, they were on heroin, shooting up, and it was one gun in the whole neighborhood. It was the Jones boys, you remember them Jones? But them some bad dudes, because they carried switchblades, not fucking AK-47s and goddamn MAC-10s. They had 138. It's like the movie Cooley High. One person died. It was sad. We in school, this for a fact. Hell, every year, more than a year, every time we go out, there's a shooting. I'm walking home, I'm seeing shootings, hearing shootings. Got to the point, one of my friends was like, why are y'all ducking? They're not shooting at us. They're shooting at and this is way back in the day. I'm like, yeah, but this ricochets, dumbass. You up there trying to be hard. He's standing up looking. I'll never forget that. He's looking around, but he's doing it on purpose. Like, he's like we're scared. It's like, no, dumbass. There's ricochets. They can't shoot. These are kids. We're listening to I guess I have relatives that were veterans, war veterans. And, this was back in the 80s, late 80s, when all that shit really started popping off. And not just in California, I'm talking about in other cities. And they were like, these young guys, they don't know how to shoot these weapons. And these were World War II veterans and Korea and Vietnam. And it is like, no, dumbass. That's why a Uzi is called a spray and pray. That's why you would, in the news, or you would hear about it personally. Somebody innocent was shot because they can't control it. They just drive by a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, even an 18-year-old. So it's like, no, dude, you're not smart. It's not, like, why? It was always, a little girl was shot or something. Innocent bystanders. It's like, dumbass, that we know they're not shooting at us. They're shooting at who their enemy, rival gang member. But it's, they can't shoot, They're not trained to shoot. They just grabbing and just pulling the trigger. So, and like I said, anyone, this thing, I didn't know it would be like this. Like I said, I started making my videos about a year ago, I would guess. Yeah, see, look, he just like that guy right there, point him out. It's like it's because he's walking. It's like he really wasn't up, and his handler, whoever is the handler, told him to wake up and go out and walk. She just walking the dogs, and you can tell body language. It's not really. You can say, well, he didn't know. Because I got other videos that they just started at this push, like I said. So what I'm saying is, anyone who's going against him, remember how they're saying, oh, he's a king, and what did he do that's really a king? Remember, I kept saying they called me, hey, boss man, and like, what did I do besides just do normal stuff, go to work when I want to, like following the rules that my VA doctor, I go, and actually, like I said, I always can go. There's times I'm working 60 hours a week. Where you working at now? Oh, this one job is 12-hour shifts, and we get overtime, so all overtime you want. So actually, oh, okay, they just type it in, put it on my record. It's no, oh, you're not supposed to be working. We're going to report you to nothing. No, it's, oh, okay, it's pretty good. What about your family support? Shit like that. Little did I know about gang stalking at the time. And, or your spouse, or your girlfriend, or your friends, yada, 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 I guess because they looking for signs, veterans, the one that's snapping and shit, I don't know. But, it has nothing to do with veterans, this program, just anybody they put on the program. It's in the military, they got military people, veterans, politicians, and like, yeah, I see it's both sides, but my point is he's going against these people and they can't stand it. You see the world leaders, they can't, they were on there yesterday mad like little girls, and the mainstream, they pointed it as a good thing. Oh, they're gossiping about Trump. They're see, no, it's like men don't gossip, and these are world leaders. We don't gossip. When the fuck did you ever, any man, when the hell are you sitting around? I never gossiped. And anytime it got close to gossip, I would change the subject. Like, why are you talking about this dude? I don't care if we don't like him. I'm not finna sit here and talk about him. Unless he did something specific to you. Like he owe you money. Or, or y'all got into it last night or something. Or you got into it. Or, he was supposed to do something and he didn't come through like he said. But not just, oh, see how he treat his girl, or he don't take care of it. I don't give a fuck. That's gossip, man. That is fucking gossip. If that man ain't handling it, I don't give a fuck. Are you going to go help him? Do you got the hookup with the good jobs? Do you know somebody in human resources? All right, then, well, shut the fuck up. That's not your business. We're not going women gossip. And actually, what they're mad about it, again, he punked them out yesterday. It's really, they're mad about that. Oh, that's not the way no, he's not a king or monarch. He's just doing the right thing for us. And y'all, these motherfuckers are mad. And they, like I said, you got these people, that's how much money is at risk for them. I mean, they don't get any money. They dumb as fuck. But I'm talking about the politicians and the Maxine Waters of the world, and mad, oh, how dare you bring up our record and my leadership, and fucking people are living in tents in your city. The fuck out of here. On the streets of Los Angeles, one of the most biggest cities in the entire world, not just the country. Hollywood and shit like that, and right up the street, in the vicinity, and on the Hollywood Walk of Fame with the stars, there's human shit on there. I mean, come on now, human people. Taking shits like these idiots walking their dogs. I'm not mad at the dogs. The dogs are innocent. That's why I said maybe you need to find out what the hell the connection with gang stalkers and dogs are. Seriously, PETA, where the fuck are you? People for ethical treatment of animals, where the fuck are you? What's going on with these psychopaths and their dogs? And so, like I said, and the lying, straight up twisting of words, and that's the scary thing. These idiots literally thought it would work in front of everybody. And I think that the good thing was, like I do, anybody, and you don't have to be president, but he knew these people were idiots. They're crazy. Like Shift Pelosi, Adam, he said, well, let me just release the call, right? And these idiots. It's the same thing. Oh, that's a quid pro. No, you don't just give money away. Remember, I keep saying that. Remember, I kept saying for years, recently, really in the last 5-6 years, motherfuckers asking me for money. And like I said, you keep coming to me asking me for money. What the fuck are you doing with the money I just gave you? And that's not a quid pro you got to do. No, motherfucker. First of all, like I said, in good conscience, are you a crackhead? Are you doing what you need to do with the money? What about your kids? Are they taken care of? You can, oh, I need money. I'm a single mom. Why in the fuck do you keep needing money? Whether we're relatives or not, friends, whatever. Dude, if you're a dude, what is going on? Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man a fish, he'll eat for the rest of his life. That's not a saying. That is a fucking verse. Y'all are supposed to be Christians. You would know that. If you read your Bible, that was actually the words in red. So why would I keep just giving you fish every day? And I'm fishing. And I know for a fact it would make you feel better if you caught your own fish. And they want these people to feel like, oh, helpless. Oh, they keeping us down. And I'm like, that's why you're depressed. You're not earning your own keep. You feel better. Yeah, you feel, you do the day's work is Friday. You worked all week. Shit, if you want to go to happy hour, whatever the fuck you want to do, you're a grown up. Hell, you know. I assume you know how to take care of your kids. You got kids at home. Well, shit. I'll be home about 6:30. Normally I'm home at 5:10. I live 10 minutes away, but tonight I'm gonna go get me one for happy hour. They got $4 drinks. You can do that. You're an adult. And I shouldn't even be suggesting you get one. It's on you. You do what you do. You do what you can handle. You in your life, your spouse might be, hey, you can't keep coming home. Like, yeah, without work. Yeah, anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. But anyway, it is like so, yeah, so it wasn't, he didn't say do me, he said us, meaning, and I knew, like I said, that's why I knew he released it. The reason I'm even talking about this is, like I said, social programming there. I'm not bragging, but they're using my words, other YouTubers. So yeah, this is my social engineering. So now they gotta have to make videos and whatever to counteract what I'm just saying now, and look even more crazy. Like, so I'm gonna get this now. I'm not gonna get this. Make sure to clean out. We're supposed to be cleaning out. I told everybody we're getting rid of this corruption. That's what that is. No, that's quid pro quo. He threatened him. There's no fucking threat, you fucking idiot. That shows me that you was a fucking lame ass when you was a kid and nobody talked to you. Like, you had no homeboys. You had no bros. That shows. Anything he was guilty of was talking like a bro to another world leader. That was what was guilty. He was guilty of. He didn't use correct language, or we need to root out corruption. Like, no, basically, like, hey, come on, bro. These crooked motherfuckers out that shit like that. But that's like I said. So if I go to this guy, hey man, I need donations. I need about $3,000. Why? Because I run a cancer research foundation. I mean, literally, I just walk up and you just give it to me without questioning me. Are you sure this money going to cancer? Yeah, sure. Come on. And then, matter of fact, I've been on the news that I've been doing it, but you still, that I'm corrupted and this and that, and you still give it to me. See what I'm saying? No, you get, man, this money, we giving it to you. It is coming, but you gotta, come on, do me a favor. Do us a favor. Do yourself a favor so you can keep getting this, without, get rid of them corrupt motherfuckers. Do yourself a favor. And you just look at these, just evil, nasty motherfuckers. Don't want us to do good. Like I said, they would, to me as a black man, black people, y'all should be fearful of the Democrats. They want you living somewhere like Baltimore, full of rats. They want, so you can keep it in the Maxine Waters of the world, can keep living high on the hog, and you goddamn live in Tent City in Los Angeles, in Skid Row, getting handouts on drugs. Just crazy, like this idiot. You really supporting these? Oh no, they're racist. And you can say, well, he didn't say it, but yeah, I know he's a gang stalker. He's coming out with the trash. And I know most of these people. It's like, really. That's another thing for the ones that's on the street. How do they choose which ones get these apartments, or in any apartment complex where there's a TI like me? How do they decide? Why? Okay, so why don't they still just give all of y'all a fucking apartment? Instead, they just got a few of them. I guess they're similar. Maybe he's similar to me in age or something. That's why they choose him. But what about females? Maybe similar in age to the, I don't know. Still, in age to me, that's what it. Yeah, the socialism. So they're all supposed to have something that I have, without going through. And I don't want nobody to go, but I'm just going by the fucking rules. Like I said, that's how, when I started, before I knew what gang stalking was, that's why I started getting help, because you feel like I can't help you. There's no way you can get what I got because you didn't serve. And even if you served, all I can do is tell you. I don't write out who gets awards and who gets the who claim goes through, whose claim gets denied, who has to come back. All of my claims every time. Never was I denied once. It's always, it might be months later, maybe even a year. Every time, another upgrade. That tells you right there. If mine always went through without any having to reapply, like you see on if you them commercials of lawyers, you're a veteran trying to get your benefits. I never had to get a lawyer. Every time, straight through. That tells you what the doctors wrote, they believed. And it ain't no that much acting in the fucking world, because I wouldn't just so y'all that's saying y'all evil and greedy, and like, instead of just doing the people, making the people do a good job and voting out the ones who we know for a fact haven't done a good job in the black cities, you want to just go with that race baiting shit. Oh, that's racist. Don't say nothing about us. Just keep it inside the family. It's like, basically, it's like if your whole little family, about 5 of y'all live in one house, and one person gets mad and bust y'all out because the inside of the house is dirty. Okay, you can do that to your house, but if it's a whole fucking city, you can't. Oh, don't let the white people say that. Don't. No, because this is our city. That's racist for them to say something about us. Okay, well then don't complain when the rest of us who decide to leave and never look back, don't call us. We just left y'all and never wanted to look back. But every time, more than likely, what drove us out is not all the dirt and all that shit, but when we said something or even tried to actually do something, you get the vibe, these motherfuckers really gonna kill you. Like you said something about their mama. Literally. Like your fat mama, I saw her last night sucking dick for rocks. That's how they will look at you. When you just, and I know that for a fact, when you just suggest, we can do this together, we can make money, and make it on top of that, we can make money doing this. We can revitalize the city, start small by small ourselves. They look at you like, ooh. Some of them look at you like you said something about their mama. Some of them look at you like, Lord, shut up. Like, shh, they're listening. And I didn't know, motherfuckers was listening. Like, shut, don't you say that. Don't you say that. Lord, shh, don't. And it's not about white slave master. No, it was niggas. The city where I'm from, you got the same thing. Motherfuckers that been in charge for decades. Their family, went to school with some of their family members, the kids, and they was some of the worst ones. I ain't talking about goddamn just teenage bad shit, maybe skipping class. No, I'm talking about drugs, guns, and selling drugs. And I used to wonder back then, why in the fuck, if you got actual money, your family got money in this black neighborhood, and you the main one running the gang? Excitement. And this is way back in the day. I'm like, shit, it was weird, because you got one gang from another city, Ballin', but from other cities, what cities, but it's way back in the 80s, and it's like, why are y'all kids would come from good families joining these? Because these relatives, actually, it's their relatives. That's it. Yeah, they actually the real ones from California. That's their cousin, their literal cousin. Everybody has relatives in the South. If you're black, that's where we come from. That's a facetious, a joke. I'm not being facetious, but, you Detroit, because that's where they all went to Detroit, And, back in the day, the GMs and work at GM and migrate, New York, California. So, but my whole thing is this. It might sound like it's not connected if you're not smart, but if you're sane, you don't have to be smart. It's just this. It makes no sense. But thankfully, like I said, that's why I said it's almost like they're not human. You see how they keep coming out, just as like they're. It's almost like walking into gunfire. Like it's just like they just do what they're told. Just look, even the dog don't want to be out there. Like, just do what they're told. She didn't even walk the dog. She just brought the dog out and went to her car and didn't let the dog go do his business. Look, do his business. Like, like I'm talking to kids. The dog didn't do his business. But, it's just, so no, it's not me considering myself. What I'm saying is how it's this superstition. Like, where is this coming from about people ruling over them? You're not going to rule over us like a king. And what are y'all so afraid of? And actually, he wouldn't have, and I know this for a fact, they make you talk to them like this. That's what happened with Trump. They make you, and it's like, they remember I kept saying, it's not, we as people, I've been in fights, this and that, yada, yada, yada. I know what I can do to people. I don't talk to people like that and make them, want to fight me. I don't, or not even just fight, or make them embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I embarrass because of what you're doing. And it's like this standing. What are you standing up to? All he's trying to do is do the right thing. Why are y'all so afraid of that? Like I said, when I was just trying to do the right thing, just to start my own business, this and that. Why was that such an affront to you all, you gangsters? Just like now, remember I said one of my partners, whatever, one of my frenemies called up. Well, I called him, I did. But I had been looking back into my old business plans. This was just about a month ago. Next day, and he said, what, you gonna start buying houses again? What? Why would you say that out of the blue after years? I haven't talked about buying houses for years. He says it like it's a bad thing. Oh, you're gonna start that again, huh? Why is that a bad thing if I'm gonna buy old houses and use my money? It wouldn't be a waste, because I know it would be a market for it. I know it's not a brag. I know for a fact. We know what poor people do. We know there is instead of having those houses just sitting in neighborhoods abandoned, turning into trap houses, he could fix them, make them where they could pass mustard, which is not trying to get over. That's another thing. Everything is always some weird and I know now what the getting over is not getting over on the official rules. Is their organization, this evil, if they deem you that, like I said, these people, the gang stalkers. So and you didn't know what the fuck, like, what are you talking about? I went, all regulations. I went and talked to the people. I remember a fact, I went and talked to the people. I went in my old city, the woman who ran, it was a white lady, ran Section 8. That doesn't matter. But the point was, before I even bought a house, I would go and talk to her, just not as a tenant, as a landlord. You want to come in as a landlord. You don't have to be a big company, like you open the one ads and it's one of those small apartment complexes, maybe got 15 units. Yeah, we take Section 8 because it might just be owned by a person. Their whole property might only be worth $250,000. But it got 15 units in it, and you can rent each one out for $650 a month. Or, the 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom is $500. That's the income. So, but no, you can also do it if you just got a house. Say your mother dies, your grandma dies, or somebody leave your house. It's empty. What I'm gonna do? Pay taxes? I don't really want to sell it. You can rent it out. You can rent it out, regular rent out. You can look for somebody working. Or with my plan, I'm like, fuck it, Section 8. I'll rent it out on that. But I didn't have a house somebody gave me. I would have to have bought one. Yeah, I was going to finance it. And it's like, oh, don't tell your plan. Why not? There's enough, there's plenty of houses. There's enough houses to go around if you want. There's not a secret where, don't tell everybody, but everybody goes. And you have to want to do it. You are the landlord. If something happens in the middle of the night, they are going to call you. But, I was young. I'm like, I don't care. Shit. If I got to be to work at 6 in the morning, but, because you're excited. Shit. Oh, shit, this is my property. What, it's broke? Maybe after years, you've been doing it 40 years or something, and you 70. Yeah, oh, shit, another house. But by that point, if you're doing it that long, you should have people under you. that you can call. You're not young no more. It's not exciting to fix the house yourself. Shit, this is my business. Things are going right. Now you're old. You've been in the game. Shit, you might probably want to sell them. The whole thing. I got 50 houses. 100 houses. I saw people they were selling 100. They were old. I've been, and, it's like, it's really not something that there's a competition. This thing, there's people having babies, so that means there's always somebody turning 18, 20, somebody moving out. There's always, somebody just graduating college, somebody getting a new job every single fucking day, even if they been graduated. They graduated 3 years ago. They finally getting made enough to move out on their own. As always. But that wasn't the point. It was like an affront to them. This is... And the reason, socialism, they don't want people speaking out. They want, everybody's supposed to have the same thing. And like I said, and they were getting upset. Like, I have to help them. Like, like this brother and my brother's keeper thing. And I'm like, okay, I can dig that. But like I said, I can't in good conscience if I'm your keeper, what's wrong? And no, I'm not being, but why? And plus, I would think, when every time I needed money, I started off with what was wrong and why I needed the money. Even if I fucked up, I thought, shit, I had budgeted right this week. But, the electricity bill, I need about $50 till Friday or next Friday. I start off with what I needed for, and I was always like this had nothing to do with gang stalking. Is when I'm, you come humble, hey, bro, or hey, your relative, hey, sis, hey, bro, whatever, hey, cuz, whatever, mom, dad. I know, but shit, well, last week, every time I call, you at work, overtime, and what happened? Shit, people want to know. Sometimes they are being nasty, yeah, but that's, oh well, I guess they teach you a lesson to not fuck up your money, so you won't have to explain if they are being nosy, and, they gonna give you the money, but shit, what happened, Mr., overtime, Mr. I gotta get it, Mr. Hustler, what happened to your money? You can't pay your electric bill? Shit, what kind of man is, Oh, well, if you want to avoid all that, you need to start being smarter. It's none of your business, and this and that, and yada, yada, yada. No, I didn't say that. Well, shit, I be honest, but shit, what happened? Shit, Friday night, this and that happened. Shit, I fucked up. But you know me, that's why I always make sure the main thing is, I got good credit rating with people. What I mean by that on the streets. Yeah, I always pay. If I ask you something, even if they give me an ultimatum, not an ultimatum, usury. Shit, I give you this 100. You gotta pay me back 110 next week when you pay me. Alright, shit, I ain't got no choice. Or if it's 100, well, since it's 100, you gotta pay me back 120. You keep me, waiting the whole week. It's either that or, yes, and I can say, okay, give me the 100, or shit, find somebody else. But the point is, once I said okay, I took that money, I always made sure to pay it back, no matter what. I don't care if I'm in a relationship. Don't pay that. What, you scared of? Nope. I just don't want that. I ain't scared of them at all. In fact, I know I could beat them. I know whatever shit go down, but that's low down. That's fucked up. I asked for that money. He should have to come look for me to get his money back. I don't know. I don't want him to have to need it again, but I don't want, around the neighborhood, shit, that nigga always ask for money and never pay it back. I had to look for this, that's what I'm saying. That ain't gossip. Somebody telling you shit like that. Yo, you hear that nigga, Floop, or whatever the fuck, making up the street names. Floop. That motherfucker owed me, shit, about $150 for months. And we gonna say, shit, that nigga still walking around? Shit, I saw him at the club last Friday. Again, isn't that gossip? It's just, shit, that nigga was clowning. He in there buying drinks for everybody. Shit, he ain't pay your money. Wouldn't be me. I mean, we ain't trying to incite violence, but I'm just saying, it's like, why would you say this? Why? I said, you pay that man his money. You up there buying drinks and... If you don't owe nobody, shit, do what you do. Yeah, drink up or buy up. That's on you, bro. Shit, you made your money. Do what you want to do. But if you owe me or owe somebody, and that's what I'm saying. And even if it's not you personally, like I said, the Ukraine guy, if it's your organization, and I heard, in your business, these motherfuckers, they buying company cars and this and that, and shit, you come to me asking for money, say I do have enough money, to personally loan you 100,000 or whatever. I'm gonna make sure that, like, no, bro, your little company, them little 2 employees you got, they be doing this and that, buying women drinks and this and that. That's all fine if they using the money they earn from you, but no, they embezzling money, and they up there make it so bad, everybody know it. That, that's the lick. Your company, they that's the lick. That's how they buying their baby mamas and this and that and yada 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 with the money that you supposed to be growing your business with. Come on, bro. I'm going to give you this money this time. And it's not a threat. This is not a quid pro. You making sure, come on. You making both of us look like fools. You got to get on your people, man. You the boss, right? Do us a favor. You got to get rid of them motherfuckers. Fire their ass. This ain't no goddamn, that's what I'm saying? That's how I know y'all motherfuckers lame. You would let somebody get over on you. And the boss might not even, like I said, he might not be complicit. He just might be too scary, cowardly to say something and fire them motherfuckers. Maybe they friends or maybe they family members. Well, that's my sister, baby daddy. I be trying to tell him that, we all gonna get fucked up. And it's like, no, man, you can't use that logic. Like, trying to be soft. Hey, man, we're all gonna lose money if you keep stealing money from me. I know you're doing it, but you gotta chill. I know you married my sister or you my sister baby daddy. No, you gotta fire that mother. I don't care if he violent, but shit, come to me. You know what I'm saying? You come to me for the money, let me know who the fuck the one stealing from you. The one you scared to fire. I'll fire him for you. I guarantee he ain't coming back. I ain't say he gonna die, but I guarantee he'll know it not to come back. And that's what happened. That's no fucking quid pro. Oh, he's a wannabe gangster. That ain't no wannabe gangster. That's just business. That's just real business. That's how it's always been. You're not gonna let people run over you. Motherfuckers are idiots. My tape about to run out. I'm gonna start again anyway later.